Yeah, like that. That's how we looking at it. Oh, what's up, Chop? How you doing?
Oh, bad. That makes life good. Oh, okay, cool. Oh,
All right, y'all can see the tier list. Well, y'all can see the tier list, Mika, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn, you in Mad Discord? Yeah, kind of. All right, since MBK's up here, all right, we're gonna start from top to bottom, right? We all agree?
Yeah.
All right, top to bottom.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start. Let's have a discussion, right? So who we putting first in top 5?
Lance.
Yeah, I'd say Lance, but me and Starks had like this conversation earlier.
All right, and
I think it's Fairy, but okay. Actually, honestly, it is probably Lance because Lance has less losing matchups. So I'll agree with Lance. He's one. If I'm not being biased, Lance is one.
All right, she said Fairy's the best. I mean, look.
Like I can't make it a bias too. So.
Right, we gonna all agree. So. But yeah, all right. So can we go from like why everybody thinks Lance is the best? Like, so we say non-losing matches. Well, all right. So do you think he lose to Kag or in Charlotta, right? Because from what Cunny say,
why does he lose to Kag? Bro?
That's what I heard from Cunny.
I'd say the only real matchups he probably loses will probably be like Charlotta, and I guess you can kind of argue to an extent Percival. That's just me from my bias.
I think he only loses to Charlotta, but he doesn't, other matchups like he goes even or he wins, for the most part.
I feel he struggles against Beelzebub.
Really?
That's what I feel. Out neutral. Like, Beelzebub is slower, that kind of like, gives Lance the edge, but, overall, Bubs, I feel, can deal with him pretty well.
Right. So,
I mean, I would say like characters like
not
Kat,
like
Kat, I think they deal with them pretty even. And even like Kag, like Kenny says, it's bad. I don't think it's bad for Lance. I mean, bad for Lance. It's probably just even because Kag can use traps, and if Lance is like 6'8" to certain ranges, the traps will hit him. So
okay.
So yeah, but it's not a bad match. But either way, Lance though is very well-rounded, very strong. He got buffed for the 2M this patch, so yeah, you can put him 1.
All right, so number 1. Okay, so we all agree that Lance is number 1. Well, because deniably he pretty much kind of like plays his own game. He has barely any bad matchups, great bust outs and all that other good stuff, right? So
right.
Yeah, he's a 6'6" into 5H SBA. Yeah, I lost to that Sega.
Damn. All right. So personally, I actually would put Zeta first, but like I
talked about this.
I personally would, but like I said, it's all a unanimous discussion. So I will definitely put Lance. So who will we put second?
Fairy, please, Fairy. No doubt in my mind, Fairy.
I'm saying Zeta.
Like Fairy or Zeta.
All right.
My perspective is Zeta.
All right, yeah. I want to hear from MBK and everybody else. Well, MBK first, like it's been a hot topic for like very. I think she's top 5 at least, or top 4 in my opinion. So I want to hear from his perspective.
Okay, so Fairy, the nerfs they gave Fairy did not really change that much about her. She gets her EX whip or regular whip. She does EX GG. That's still a 50-50. She still has all her install mix. You gotta guess 3 or 4 times. Her neutral is still the same. I know they made EX Whip a little slower, but still 2M on counter hit does combo with EX Whip, so that's still the same. Far 5H on counter hit also combos with EX Whip, which that's still the same. Still has all her setups, and then they gave her a dive kick that if spaced properly, and like you have to be good with her. No, it's not an easy character by any means. If you space that dive kick, you're plus, and then you have to guess. Is he gonna throw you, or gonna go for a safe jab where you have to hold it? Is he gonna go for another dive kick, or do 2 or 3 dive kicks in a row and push you little by little to the corner? And then when you're in the corner versus Fairy, you're getting GG set up, and then you die. Basically, it's a character that can zone you out, get plus frames, and hits you at 50-50s, and has install. For me, she's number 1, but I can see general consensus why Lance is probably better due to matchup reasons because he really struggles with Charlotta and maybe Lance. So just for that reason, Lance is 1, but Fairy's crazy, though.
All right, well here that's a mouthful actually, and I can definitely see why you say number 1 and number 2. So yeah, I can see that. All right, everybody else for Zeta, like I want to hear because like I'm gonna say things about Zeta personally too.
I feel like Zeta has an easier time in some of the matchups that Fairy struggles with.
Okay.
Like,
Fair
there's
enough.
not a lot of people who can straight up say I beat Zeta in neutral as well as Fairy can say I beat people as well as neutral.
Right.
And Zeta still has the air mobility. Like, yes, Fairy dive kick to an extent got buffed, but air spear is still incredibly good, if not just as better. And the air spear changes do give her more option selects, and she has an easier matchup spread against some of the other characters.
Yeah,
where Fairy might struggle.
Yeah, honestly, and like I had a discussion with most of the Zeta mains and Gandito. Gandito's only matchup he felt like, well, this is before Bilal got nerfed, right? So he felt like it was 5.5, but I don't feel like it was 5.5, and like he kind of proved my point because it's like when I look at most of her matchups, right? So the thing that makes Zeta so strong, in my opinion, why I think she's number 2 is because, or number 1 if anything, I still think she's number 1, but we'll put number 2 because like it's not really bad either or personally, but I feel like she doesn't lose to anybody. Like she really doesn't. Like she literally can keep most of the cast in check besides Baby, Lancelot, Bilal, and who else I said? Oh yeah, and Voss, because Voss I think is probably her not worst
Most
matchup.
unstable.
Yeah, it's an unstable. It's basically a stable 5/5 because like once she gets
Depends on the armor.
right,
Yep.
exactly. Like once he gets armor, we can't do anything. But once we knock him down and once we like keep him in check, he can't really do anything either. So it can just like either or just fall apart, right? And our bad matchups really just like became even out. Like Cat, Percy, and Fairy. Fairy, like those are the only 3 that beat Zeta last season. Everybody else she kind of just did fine with. And I mean she kills Lil Wayne like it's literally a 7-3. I think it's one of the only 7-3s in the game. Outside of I think Fairy and Ladiva of course too, but like it's one of the other ones, right? But
yeah.
Fairy didn't beat Zeta last season. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that, man. Hold up, bro. Hold up.
He did.
It was not no
Fairy did.
7-3, dog. Nah, I can't agree with that. Y'all tripping.
Fairy beat Zeta though.
Yeah, like she really,
Yeah.
she legit did.
Nah,
She legit did.
I know what he's talking about.
Oh,
know
PME,
what
like
oh,
I know.
Oh my God! You know what? We're
Yeah.
not gonna talk about that right now. It's December 21st. It's December 21st. We're not
And we
talking
still
about that
talking
no
about
more.
that.
How you
No.
doing, Ed? I appreciate you coming by. Yeah, but so we're gonna put Zeta second and Fairy third, cause like I said, like just from everything that MBK said, I
But,
can't. Oh, go ahead.
I can't agree with Fairy third. I
No,
can agree with
wait.
her fourth.
No.
Before, wait,
Interchangeable.
hold up. Wait, hold up. Like, so wait, I don't know, man, cause like I don't feel okay. So I know you about to say his third, probably is Charlotta, right? But like, here's the thing. So
Nah, bro. That was not that bad.
that's what I'm saying. Like, okay,
Wait,
so I feel like, cause I agree with MBK with this, right? Cause like even a losing matchup don't really mean she's losing. Like the Fairy just gotta play better, smarter. Cause like literally most characters are the same once she just knocks you down, and people still gotta play her game at the start. So like I don't feel like that's really like a thing. And I think maybe Charlotte is probably your only bad matchup, maybe.
Lance.
I think it is. She probably goes even with Lance, but you gotta remember, Charlotta it is a bad matchup, but it's even more bad, or even worse because it's online and it's even harder to anti-air
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then it's like,
the bad matchup even more.
like thinking about it like this. I mean, like whenever I'm like thinking about like tiers and where characters are placed, I'm most of the time thinking about it from an offline perspective because I don't really care that much about online because some of this shit is going to get exposed when we can come back. But I think while Charlotta is strong, her burst damage is high. She's got demon flip shit, and like she's very, very strong in the corner, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I think she's top 5, but it's like her at 4 or 5. She's not like top 3 because of the simple fact that like with 2 of these characters right now that we have in top 5, she can't beat in neutral. She has to do some crazy bullshit to try and get in.
Exactly.
That's true. That's
Like-
why, yeah, I can't justify putting her.
So like I can't place her at top 3 because she still has to get past the wall that Zeta and Fairy can put.
Oh yeah, I think Zeta like slightly beats Charlotta personally, like
Right.
cause like I said, like I feel like the thing about Setta's strength is that like literally you have to play her game before like you even get initiated to like get started on her.
Pretty
Like,
much,
cause Beam is good. Her like all her anti-airs are good. Like from up spear, her actual real
2H.
anti-air like was 2H.
And then medium follow up on Rhapsody.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
She can't block a ball for free because we could just 5H because 5H is very active, and you can it's like the recovery is ridiculous.
easy hit confirm too.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Yes,
easy.
sir. Will not deny
Like, but yeah, like I said, she's top 5, but that's like maybe 4 or 5.
that. Right.
But
Understandable.
she has to get
Solana.
past those characters.
Sorry. Huh? Go
I
ahead.
think I put let's move on. I put Belial number 4 right now.
Probably, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
I was gonna see which I was thinking like between Charlotta and Bilal because like that was gonna be an interesting one because like I'm not because like with the nerfs like I feel like like here's the thing, right? I feel Bilal is still solid, right? Like he just got like I think the things he has is just more exploitable, but he still got mind games with that fireball, man. That fireball is still pretty good.
Fireball is huge. Not to mention, like he still has like they didn't really change the startup of it. They more or less changed how it functions on like recovery.
Right.
So he doesn't get access to a lot of that same stuff.
But
So he still is very strong in neutral. He's got 2 reversals, one of which is more like incredibly punishable if you see it. But it's also something that like
so it starts up in 4 frames.
right. But
Wait, what starts up in 4 frames?
the parry.
Parry.
It's not frame 1, yeah.
You.
Like it's not frame 1, but it's like it's still a thing that Belial's will do. It's like, oh, okay, I'm trying to bait a DP, he wakes up a parry. But it's like it looks the same as his command grab too, so it's like him just kind of like mixing it in here and there, and then it's like, oh, he's about to command grab me. Let me hit 5L. Psych, you about to catch his foot. Like the shit like that. His jumping heavy, I still think is incredibly fucking ridiculous. Like it's a very hard button to anti.
Dog, it's so disjointed.
Fake anti-air too.
Like,
Yeah.
if anything, all the nerfs really did was basically
My block
separate
kinda
the
nice.
all it really did was separate the flavor of the month allows from the people who actually like invested in the character.
I agree.
Right.
Agree.
Right. Let me tell you, Belial, he's still really good. He gets I like they did good changes. Like his far 5H is still the same frame, but thank God the second hit counter hit doesn't get you a full combo.
Man, bro, I was so like speaking,
the recovery changes on that were huge.
like, bro, like speaking of which, when he got like I forgot who got the counter hit because like I fought like 2 Belials last Thursday and it was Tree in Ronin Rumble, but man when I got a counter when he counter hit me and I was so glad he couldn't counter like he couldn't combo for the second hit, man. I was like, yes. And actually another thing people didn't talk about, like it actually clashes with fucking buttons now. So that's another thing.
It clashes with medium, and then heavy beats it out completely. So that's how it should be. But anyway, with Belial's fireball, he still gets his mid-screen combos, but he actually has to think and hit confirm. So if he hits you with a far 5H and goes EX fireball, if you're crouching, he has to do the spin version. And if you're standing, he has to do the one where he comes back. If he does the spin version while you're standing, you can block. If he does the one where he comes back while you're crouching, it doesn't hit you twice because it's kind of going back up, so it won't combo. So the Belial actually has to hit confirm those combos whether you're crouching or standing. So he actually takes some skill, not just brain dead. I'm gonna use fireballs.
I mean, dog, that used to,
fireball
like that's the two things that used to piss me off about that character. Like, cause it's already bad enough that your game plan kind of revolves around a button, but like the moment you touch me. And if you block, like you could literally just fire like EX Fireball, get a free guess. And it was so plus to the point where you could just run up, not walk, but run up and just do whatever. Like that's insane to me. Like I was just like, what?
It's still plus, but it's not that plus. And
yeah, it's like a regular
combos.
EX Fire. Like it's like literally regular EX Fireball, but that's cool. It's still combos, but like like the Shadows like had the EX Fireball, like but they couldn't like run up, but like it was a mind game whether he was gonna run up or hit a button. So I'm fine with that.
Exactly.
But them just getting a regular mix and just doing whatever, like that was kind of insane, man. I was like, what?
Yeah.
It's just
And
like,
one thing though, since there is a gap between the EX Fireball, the first part, and the spin portion, so like if you're someone like Vegeta, you can just mash TP in between that. And,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's
of course,
huge.
he can bait that by not doing the spin part, and then punishes you. So, and also Thing of Bilal is actually really good. He can delay the spin, so he doesn't have to do it immediately. He can delay it, so he can really get little mind games with that. So it's actually not a bad thing. It's bad but good at the same time.
Right.
So I think he's 4. He still has everything that's good about him. Just his mid-screen combos are not as crazy. They reduce the damage, which is good, and Far 5H is not as retarded because the second hit don't counter hit no more.
Right.
So
Yeah, he's basically playing season 2 now.
yes.
And like, dog, hey, like I said, it's just funny how we like all have like kind of same grace about the kid, and like just how much like it changed just from one patch. Like it's crazy. But let's go to Charlotta, shall we? All right.
Yeah, I agree. I'll put her 5. I agree with that.
5 is a good spot for her because it's like, while some of these other characters down there can like still probably like control her neutral pretty well, they don't have the same like tools to like keep her away. Bro,
Can we
what are you doing? What are you doing?
Can we get to the fact that she literally came unscathed, unlike most characters?
Who, Charlotta?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, Charlotta was unscathed, and
You know,
so was Veda.
Like,
right?
well, here's the thing. Why is she still plus on whip? That's the question. That's the $1 million question. Wait, she got
that
buffed?
shit gotta go. Like legit. No, she didn't get touched. She didn't get touched this patch.
Actually, a little bit buffed.
What happened this patch?
To be honest.
What happened this patch?
Her light. Well,
She
her
did
light,
get buffed? Okay.
Block ball is only -4, and it leaves her closer. So it's like it's safer, but then in some matchups the opponent's closer.
Oh, this is.
Oh
from the
yeah.
wild
Oh yeah.
This is
Yeah.
old.
She
Yeah,
do got a
yeah,
2H now too. I just remember that. You right. Yep. Actually,
Yeah.
actually there
That's
was
true, that's right.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw that buff on Twitter, like when she first, like when the patch first got released. And wow, yeah. So the ball actually has less recovery. That's actually insane.
Why would they do that?
And why has no? What question though? No Charlotta uses that 2H though. I don't understand. They buffed it. No one uses it though.
I never understood that.
That's
like,
because they're too busy
man.
jumping. What do you mean?
Man, they got easy input DP.
They got a whole flash kick for 1, and for 2, Charlotta players are too busy jumping on you. To
no,
even
they
think about
really do.
anti-air.
Like dog, like no.
Come on.
By the
You
words,
gave them a whole button they're not going to use, and they haven't been using it not because it was slow, but because they're the ones in the air.
like, but here's
You know
the
what's
thing.
funny though?
Her jump arc is too ridiculous for her to be on the ground the whole
Also,
game.
no direction flash kick. Oh Jesus, that is pretty big actually.
Yeah, it's autocorrects. You know.
Well, I mean, it's a flash kick. Flash kick only goes down up, so
Oh
that's
yeah,
whatever.
it's flash.
It'd been different if it was like a DP motion or something, right? Because you know, with those, you have to like manually input a cross cut to get the cross up DP. But it's a flash kick. Like if Guile delays his flash kick, it'll autocorrect too. But it's whatever.
Look, all I'm gonna say is one thing. And a wise man once said, "No matter how much you 2H me, I will still keep jumping." You know who he is? The man name is Zero. Like dog, I was wilding, dog.
Well, let me tell you, Rob, this one when I fight Ram, every time I go for a throw on him, he always jumps. So you know what I do now? I just run up to him,
Dude.
Like, all right, just jump, and he would jump, and I'll kill him for it. That's how I fight him.
Every time I try to anti-air,
inability for
I just
easier
cry.
play.
Well, that's because you're Lil Wayne. You can't go anti-air with Lil Wayne.
Yeah, your character just don't
Yeah,
have
you
fun.
just don't have that option.
Exactly.
At least some PC you do. But anyway.
All right, we double out with Shalot. Sorry, this A+ is gonna be interesting. No, you know what's actually about to be interesting? This is the guy that runs the Jita village is in here. I'm waiting to see where we put Jita, and I want him to explain. But who we should put in A+, man? Because
Well, we're ordering. Are we ordering this? Or,
yeah, we're gonna order it because like I
We're
like I said because like I just want like it like and the reason why I'm ordering this because like everybody got their own perspective. I think everybody knows the game enough to where like I think everybody's opinion is valid. So, like that's why I'm like trying to do this in order and like go into depth.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But like
He's
yo,
like, no, I
shut
put
up.
it away.
Yo, you shut up. All right, all right. So
Everybody's
yes,
high tier to me.
yes.
So-
You get one hot take of the night those starts.
y'all stupid. All right, so
All right.
so here's my thing, right? So A+ is interesting, right? Because there's two characters that are interchangeable for me in this tier, and the main two I don't know who to put first is either Voss or Bubs. I'm gonna be honest. I think like the more I play against Bubs, I think that character's insane. Like I think he's number 6, but
I think Bubs.
All right,
Probably gets
my
that
hot
spot.
take is
all right, I'm listening.
Let's
I
talk.
think Charlotta's number 6, and I think Bubs takes her spot
Really?
to
Okay.
me.
Okay.
I disagree. Bubs is really good though, but no. But honestly, the next one I'd put is Boss. I think Boss is number 6.
I think,
for me.
yeah.
I say Voss.
Well, my
just
only
because how
problem with
great
like
his
Voss
matchups
or
were.
Raga,
I think
I'll
Boss
give
is
it
a
that.
huge dark horse in this meta. Like,
Which is why I think he's not 6, maybe 7.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, right? And that's where it's hard, cause like I said, it's so debatable, cause like Bubs is not broken, right? It's like his tools are just solid this season.
He's good.
He's
good
just
now.
solid.
He's really good now.
He's
really
good. It's like he was good before. It was the
The
it's
reward.
the Zeta
It's just
situation.
the fact that he was slow.
No,
Mhm.
yeah, it's the Zeta situation, right? So like back in season 1, it's not that Zeta was a bad character, it's that everyone else was better. Now it's in season 1 when we got Bubs, it's not that Bubs was bad, everyone was better and he was slow, but he got sped up, so it moved him up.
And everybody got nerfed too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and everybody got
yes.
nerfed.
not to
And
mention.
So
honestly,
it's that whole season 1 thing, right?
Mhm.
So like I
Also
was
gets
preaching
most
all season 1, like Zeta is not a bad character. It's just the reward that everybody else gets for doing the same things are better.
Right.
And if that gets taken away, then that tier list is going to rotate around her.
And it does right
And
now.
it
Well,
did.
it's Lance
And it
and
still is.
Zeta, right? But MBK, what you was about to say about Bubs?
Like, what was I gonna say? Yo, I totally lost my train of thought.
It's okay.
Buzz. Oh, yo, I'll just continue. I'll remember in a second.
All right. So all right. So we already got it. Was down with Bubs. So like these two are interchangeable. So me and Mixup was talking about
I'm sorry,
Bubs.
I remember.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Okay, the thing with Bubs that made him a lot better, and of course, his walk speed's faster, and the thing is with his teleport buffs, off every single one of his knockdowns, he can actually get a meaty teleport safe jab on you.
Bruh,
like that.
That
Which
was
that is godlike.
huge. That is huge, man. Like, and I was talking about a friend Lustiati about it. Like the character is very solid. Like that there was a big change, by the way. Yeah, good thing you mentioned that.
Yeah, that teleport buff is
Yeah.
huge. So it's like every time he gets a knockdown, it's like guess, right? And then like he
Anti-zoning game
even
is ridiculous now.
Yeah.
Yes.
and it's like he even gets like a meaty throw in some situations, right?
Yeah.
So it'd be like low wing knockdown, jab frame kill teleport throw.
Mhm.
And I jab frame kill teleport and I can throw again. Like
And like,
Yes, it is, Ed. Agreed.
Kind of mixed with side switching.
what do you say? I'm not reading your chat.
He said it's harder to punish random teleport, and he's not like I
Yeah,
can
it is
vouch for him.
true. It is true.
Cause dude, like every time in last season, I used to like 5H every time I see that teleport. Now you barely can. Like
Now
you gotta read.
I gotta like
No,
find
it is
out.
true. Well,
Random
I mean, I'm 5-0,
teleport
5-0.
into command
Right.
grab super.
Man, yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Whole fucking world.
Pain.
But he doesn't even need to do that. Like he can just get like a hard knockdown or a real knockdown teleport and have to guess command grab or median.
Or median,
Normally,
Yeah.
Then that's kind of a fucked up situation, you know.
That's not a situation you want to be in.
Yeah, but he's really really good. But I still think, excuse me, that Boss is better just because his damage output's insane. He gets when he's armored, bro, crazy. Everything he got was a buff. Except
Yes.
that he doesn't autocorrect his stance anymore, which thank God.
Also, yeah.
Yeah,
he's
that
also
was
some
kind of silly, but like that in itself is silly, right? Like, so
Yeah.
you telling me that Voss got a stance autocorrect, but whenever I went for like Rhapsody in season 1, when while
He
it
can
was
also-
good, it was still getting fucked up. It didn't autocorrect. Somebody crossed up, and I went for the fucking medium follow up, and I should just whiffed, and I died.
And
for
I
it.
agree with Eddie on
Damn.
that one. Definitely agree with Eddie. Cause yeah, exactly. And that's what I was thinking earlier. Cause like the more I fight against Bubs too, yeah, he I don't feel like he like does bad against anybody. But on Voss, like my input on Voss, like to put it simple, cause like y'all basically got to say everything I said. But the one thing I noticed about Voss, like bad matchups don't really mean much. Cause like once he armors up, it's just like everybody still
It
gotta like.
changes.
Yeah, like you still gotta respect him. And secondly, all it just takes is one mess up against Voss and you die. Like literally.
Like Voss has the most unstable matchup chart in the game.
Yep, I can agree with that.
Like that's probably the best way to word it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a shame that we don't see more Vossaragas doing
It's
shit.
really just fame, and then
Yeah.
It's
plus
fame,
other
and
guys
then
like
like
that,
Fusel it
but-
on PC, right?
And-
So we really don't see
Yeah.
too much Vasaraga.
That- there's only
weird
4
until he
yeah.
gets that armor though.
Exactly.
Yeah, once he gets armor, some of those matchups will go from like even to winning, or like losing to even, if he even has any losing matchups, right? I'm just using that as like a
The only
So
one I think he's losing is just from King John match and Arc Rebel, maybe Lance, but that's like about it. Maybe Charlotta too, because it's hard for him to Empire.
yeah, I heard,
Oh, yeah,
I heard
okay.
Charlotte was a bad matchup, but either way, like I said, like even with those matchups, all Voss had to do was just hit him once.
and then not to mention, isn't it like no, that's Saurus armor, right? One of those was frame 1, I think.
Nah,
I don't remember. But, we won't worry about that. Don't worry about that right now.
but
That's not
yeah,
important.
well, we could all say Voss is
I
there,
think
and then
Buzz might be there, and
then-
Bubs right after. Yeah,
yeah, it's definitely
but it's like it's very close.
right. I agree.
If we could like fuse the two of them together on this image, then that would be great.
All right, so this is gonna be another hard one for A, right? So now my personal opinion for the next one, like the next two, right, is either Catalina or Zoe. So I personally think Catalina is the best Shoto in the game, but then again, MBK is basically the Shoto main, so like he's Jita. Well, he got Jita, so like he might have a
I'm
different
looking
opinion.
at Percival. I'm trying to think about.
I
Percival.
was gonna say like
All right,
maybe
Still
like
really good,
Percival,
you
then
know.
Zoe, right?
Really?
Like,
really.
Yeah. I think
Interesting.
he is. I
so
mean,
and it's like
Percival-
I get
Go ahead.
what you're saying. Sorry, but I get what you're saying with like Catalina being like potentially one of the best shows in the game. But you got to remember, we just got a new patch that made Gran able to use Boot again as a tool, and Jita's Vorpal Blade is now better. So now she gets like different mix off that shit.
And see, this is
So
why
it's like
Yeah.
Catalina just got stingered.
like, see,
You
this
feel
is this is why I wanted to make this discussion, because yo, like, yeah, okay, now you got me thinking now, man. This is okay.
Right. But
This is gonna be hard.
like think about what Gran and Jita have now. Like
And don't
Back
forget,
it's
Grand does
season-
have faster 5e charge. On
That
level
too.
one, I think level
so
2.
does Jita. Gran and Jita both got that change.
That
but,
Vegeta does nothing.
it doesn't-
Yeah,
Yeah. It's not, but it's whatever.
Grand, that
Yeah, with
big.
Gran that's huge. But like, so when we think about like
Right, I can agree with that.
Gran having like Boot and Jita with her Vorpal Blade shit now, like Catalina just having Stinger, it ain't doing it no more. You
Okay,
know what I mean?
yep, I agree. Nah, you got a point. Y'all got a
And then not to mention, like even like going back to like season 2, when Gran was wearing his Crocs and Catalina, wasn't as fucking ridiculous as she was anymore. Jita still basically got the same combo off the same conversion, right? She can't do 2M anymore, but she can do 2M EH Vorpal
God
Blade
bless.
now for the same shit in the corner. You know
I'll
what I
say
mean?
that-
Like
I think
Gran can't
Percival's-
just fucking like boot and get a wall bounce for free anymore,
Wait.
or do fire like EX Fireball and get a free conversion on it. Cat can't do it either. Like the only thing that changed with the Jita route is that you flip Fireball and Vorpal Blade.
Gotcha. I know. Wait, what you about
I
to
mean-
say about Percival mix-up?
I think Percival's the best Shoto.
Really?
I don't know if I would count him as Shoto.
I think he's still. I can agree with that. I'm kind of like back and forth, but
Yeah.
first of all, yes, he
Like-
lost his mid-screen combos, yes, but still in neutral, he whiff punishes you far 5H into I forgot what the move is called, where he charges at you and hits you into the kind of animation thing, just like
The command dash?
Yes,
heavy,
Yeah.
like,
So he gets 5H command dash heavy round start still. If you press the button, you get counter hit. If you walk forward,
Yeah.
you get hit. And both of these things work regardless of counter hit or not. He gets knocked down, he gets stacks. He gets stacks, he's now in control.
Like
Mhm.
he's definitely weaker in that regard. He doesn't get the dumb in neutral he hits you with a far 5H and you have to guess low he's gonna get a combo.
Yeah.
But still he's still got really strong neutral.
Yeah, not to mention, I think his fireballs are still pretty good in neutral too. Like, and
Oh yeah, his
and- it's-
fireballs are amazing. in
I
neutral.
don't-
It's just they have a bit more recovery.
right. I don't think it's really like that good for pressure anymore. But like, I think also Percival has better normals. I can agree with that.
Mhm.
But yeah, like I feel like his fireball pressure.
grab this saying.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the
Oh yeah.
command.
Oh no. His core.
And the command.
I think
Can't
it's
forget
Don't-
about Rhapsody Killer.
Yeah, his mix is just
Yeah.
crazy.
bruh, like, yeah, but I don't think his fireball pressure is that good in the corner anymore, but the rest of them in the corner, just the pressure itself
This
is really
is
good.
still really
I can
good.
agree with that.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
So
So,
can we talk about Percival's biggest nerf real quick?
what?
No,
Oh, no,
know exactly what you're talking about.
because like,
it's
I
not even important.
Nah, I brought that to his attention because I don't know if he plays anymore. Brandon Nacho like kind of opened my eyes, so when he did have it last match, when he can use jump you and then he can whip cancel it into a special. But that jump is insane.
Yeah,
And
that's
actually
not
stupid.
bad.
Like it's actually like, and I say it all the time. Imagine if Virgil could just rapid slash off of whiff fucking Helmbreaker. Who wants that?
nobody.
Literally.
Like, wait, MBK was just about to say.
I like chaos.
seemed
Marvel
like it
3
was
is already
intended.
chaotic enough.
So,
But that's the one thing they did not let Virgil do. With fucking falling S into fucking rapid slash, nigga, that's a fucking Gucci belt.
Yo, MBK.
But they say, yo, let me go to the store real quick. All right, I'm back.
Yo, but MBK, did you get hit by? I got hit by. Like, no, when I first found out he could do that, I got hit. I don't even gonna lie to you.
I think everybody
I
got.
didn't even know he can do that. So
And then
I
with
never
stacks,
got
he's safe.
And then,
Mhm.
yeah, with stacks, he's safe. It's insane.
But yeah, wait, you didn't know he could do that last season?
No, until this season,
Oh.
they said he was nerfed. I'm like, oh, really? Like, oh,
Yeah,
No,
I got hit by that shit. Mixup hit me with it, and another guy hit me with it. Like that, it was pretty bad.
I got hit by it a few times.
Yeah,
But,
it's crazy.
it's
Like
just-
you can
that's
like
a learning
whiff
process.
and then just do it, but it's still really. I mean, Helmbreaker is still really good now. Like if they try to anti-air you, they can hit your anti-air. You can, like,
Yeah,
if someone's looking
Not
out of
to
normal.
mention, like
Yeah,
that's another thing. I don't know why you would put
And that
Catalina
causes a
Percival.
knockdown,
He
like-
literally has an anti-air bait. Catalina does
Yeah,
not.
no, that.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
it
I had to
causes
think
a
about that.
knockdown too.
Yeah, that's one thing that Cat doesn't have is something that will bait an anti-air.
yeah,
Not-
that's
her
really strong.
jump you is godlike, but he can literally stall his motions in the air, watch you whiff, and it's been like in
And just
Zeta's
because they-
2H will whiff, and then he
And
will knock
They
you on your ass.
nerfed Catalina's. Let me tell you about Catalina's JU.
Okay.
You know, pre-season 2, she can if she whether she times it really high or a little bit lower. I had to change when I did my 2/8s with Jita. I had
Right.
to guess which one he was gonna do. Otherwise, I would like literally lose my 2/8. So, but they made it normal, so it's not that.
Yeah,
good.
so it's not as dumb anymore.
Yeah.
You can anti-air like confidently now. So it's
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Percy's fake. Fake out is way better.
Yo,
And
really
then-
quickly. I'm sorry, but really quickly, notice how everyone in top 5 has some way to bait an anti-air.
No, it's true.
Huh. That's
Yeah.
pretty much it. So a lot of does really doesn't, but it's just part of the anti-air,
Well, I was referring to like demon flip shit, basically, right?
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
So she'll go up, and then if you anti-air, like if you too far, she gets there. She can slide. She can stall her
change up
motion. She
which
has a
kind of-
Helmbreaker and a dive.
Like,
And she can change which demon flip she does.
Yeah,
The way I feel about season 2 is like you're a very strong character if you can manipulate your air approach, as well as like you can consistently force corner situations to break their guard.
Honestly,
Yes, and
damn,
for the
that's
most
very
part,
true.
top 5 does that. Top 5 does that very well for the
Like most of the top 5, when they have you trapped in the corner, you are not leaving by any circumstance unless you truly know your option.
Right.
Nah, you're not wrong. Cause like even Belial, definitely Fairy. Like I didn't gonna lie.
Definitely Fairy.
Phew.
Charlotta too, with her like damn near endless pressure, is like how it feels. Lance has the same
Thank
pressure.
you, sleep for the sub.
Um,
The resub.
but yeah. Oh shit. But yeah, like that's how top 5 like functions in this game right now. It's like we'll get you to the corner, but you're not about to leave that damn corner.
Nah, like everything
And
that
we can jump on you, but you can't jump on us. That is the
Nah, like in MBK, like when he was getting to Fairy, like yeah, that was a strong point, honestly. And, like Fairy got all that shit. When you
Yeah.
think about it, like
I mean,
Right,
like
Fairy,
Lance has been had it too, you know.
right.
And like that's the character I say all the time. I can't jump on him, but he can jump on me.
Right.
And that's just something you have to live
with Lance. That's why I don't worry about Lance too much. If he
Mhm.
jumps at you and tries to fake out, you can actually punish him on landing and get up.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying what I'm
Oh,
saying.
because
And
pre-patch
it's
you
like-
couldn't. Like
pre-patch
first,
you couldn't.
yeah.
You pre-patch you barely could, right? If you got it, you were lucky. But before that, it wasn't like it is 9 out of 10, like 9 times out of 10, you're not getting that shit.
The
And it
only
would
way
only
you
be if he
could
fell.
was
Like, it'd only be if he fell and was pressing like something really fucking slow.
right, exactly.
But like, and even then, it's not really a punish. That's you just like contesting to take your turn back. Is what it
Oh,
felt
but now
like.
you can legit punish it though, as he's
Yeah,
as he's coming
But
down.
and it's like going back to that. It's just something that like it helps me to not 2H on this motherfucker as much because it's like, yeah, he can jump on me, but I can't jump on him. But if he lands, I can kill him for it.
I agree. But
You know, it's just something that helped me like
And one
with
thing I
that a
say
little
with
bit.
Lance, like he does turbulence, yeah, you could anti-air it, but then he does a slam and you die.
Yeah, 60% combos off of a
But whatever.
reversal.
I think we should move on because we already.
Yeah. All right, the top five's done. But that was just a thought I had, and I was like, damn, hold on, wait.
It's all good.
Let me point this out.
All right,
But,
so
let's go back.
we got the Percival. So who's next, man? So all right, so we got Zoe. All right, so Zoe. Oh, okay.
I think
Lance revert. Oh, Jesus. All right,
we're not gonna talk about Lance anymore. I think Zoe is there.
all right.
The
so-
recent changes, the recent changes that she got to Dragon, like making her shit pierce projectiles, that's huge. She already had really good Dragon setups, and I think they like changed the way Dragon meter worked too, which is also huge.
you lose less on like hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
like if you were like, for example, you're gonna start up the heavy one, it usually takes up a lot, but if you get hit out of the startup, you don't lose any Dragon meter.
right. Having a DP that's not like a reversal, but it's plus while falling is great. Like, it's just. She belongs there.
Are really good.
Yeah, her
like,
buttons.
Yo, her buttons in lightning though, bro. Like outside of
Yeah,
Dragon, lightning.
another character who can alter her air approach.
Yeah. The thing with her though, if you
Yes,
get
and
under her though, she dies though. That's one thing.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
like call it
You
out.
can still call it out and like get rid of it. Like Zeta can literally do like projectile in response to her doing lightning, and then run up and punish her.
Right.
And for Zoe, for Lil Wayne, it loses the missiles.
Yeah, like it doesn't pierce. Like it clashes and it's one hit.
Yeah.
So it's like if you throw out another projectile in front of your face, it'll just eat that shit, and then if it pierces, then you literally get to go in for a free punish.
Yeah.
So that's why missiles is good. That's why laser is good.
And if you watch Apple, she has a fuzzy apparently.
I think it's the jump.
Mamiya
It's the jump light one, right? Right.
Yeah, jump light.
Yeah.
That's just really good.
Yeah, I've seen it. I need to still learn it because like I actually was playing Zoe yesterday. Yeah, like I feel like this character is like really strong in this meta. Like I think all the A+ is really strong. Like outside of the top 5, but yeah, man, Zoe's crazy out here, man. Like, it's got good mix, good neutral. I think EX. Wait, what's a good bust out? Yeah, I think the EX swing is pretty good too, actually, in neutral. Like EX swing is pretty good.
Her bust out's really her DP though.
Oh yeah, that DP. Oh, that DP is ridiculous. Like,
I mean, like it's fast, and yeah.
I mean, like, it's not. I wouldn't just throw it out. I guess a character with a DP.
Like it's invincible only on the way down, right? But like you can respond to it going up.
It's invincible on the way
up,
not
the way down.
No, EX.
Yeah, not at the start, but it is invincible on the way up.
Yeah,
but not in the first frame. I think it's like frame 3 or 4. It starts. I don't know exactly, to be honest.
Right, and that's why I thought it was like going down.
Yeah,
not
way
like
down.
Like you can anti-air it, yes. Yeah, you can anti-air it, but it's like after she gets to a certain point.
It's hard. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it's hard. Like the animation is kind of like weird. Like, cause
online you're not doing that shit like,
consistently, right?
I disagree.
And if you are,
you can anti-air that. Like,
no, I'm not saying that you can't anti-air it, but it's not going to be consistent.
Oh, I was talking about the EX
not
one.
consistent. Correct. Yeah, not consistent. Yeah. But it's definitely doable. Like I've
done it before too,
and stuff like that. So
like I've done it with Zeta 2H before. Like it's doable.
I just countered that bullshit. I just countered it just to be safe.
Too?
Yeah, I just countered to be safe. Like the DP is a free corner carry if they throw it out. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Yes.
It's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right.
But I agree with Zoe there.
Yeah,
all right, Zoe. All right, so next, who we have? We got Cat. All right, so all right, this is gonna be hard, man. So we got Jita, Cat. All right, so who's like actually like debatable for like A+? Like, so we got Jita, Cat, Gran, maybe Normaya, maybe.
I can say Normaya.
I would rather put someone like Gran, Jita, or Cat before Normaya.
Gotcha.
Yeah, 'cause, like, while she's good, she does there's like a few things that she doesn't do as well.
My biggest and really only argument is effort compared to result.
Yeah.
What you think, Cat right here?
I'm totally
I think Cat's right there.
I'm leaning strongly towards Jita just because of her recent change.
Honestly, like everything we just said about like Cat is like the only thing she really got is like Stinger, and like her buttons are very good, but like I feel like reward in this game is really like a big thing in this
Yeah,
game.
the
Like,
reward is huge.
but like bust out and all the other stuff y'all just said. So like, I'm probably gonna have to like, I'll just stick it safe and go Gita. And
I'll be honest. Like, I'm just trying to think. I think Jita's better, just slightly, ever so slightly.
And the only reason why I think that right now is because of literally this UL patch. Like, this UL patch is what gave me like
I seen
further insight on that shit. Yeah, she got some shit and it made her better, at least better than Cat in my opinion. And me personally, as far as season 2 went, I always thought like Cat and Gita were like interchangeable as to where they could have been, you know.
Right.
But I'm gonna have to say now that Gita is better than Cat.
So
I think so. Let me
let the Gita main speak.
I want to hear what he says, man.
So Gita, like, when season 2 first came out, I foolishly was like, oh my gosh, she's terrible now, blah 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 blah, because I didn't realize, they really just wanted you to play her better and not be carried no more, right? But she's still very good.
That's very true.
So this most recent patch, so basically her EX Fireball now has faster recovery, but of course, that's hit stun, blah blah blah, to keep it even, same plus frames from EX Fireball. But the point is, they had slowed down the recovery of it and increased the hit stun or whatever. But the point is, when you did your corner combo with this combo, it was 5H into EX Vapor Blade into EX Fireball and EX DP into Sweep. That was much more difficult because they slowed down the recovery of EX Fireball. So on that juggle, that combo wasn't really viable. So you had to do other routes. So now that combo, is back to the way it was before in season 1. So you got that combo back, which is actually her most damaging route, which leads to a safe jump, which is great. She has that back. Now her EX, her changes to a Vaporeal Blade, the light one is actually faster now. What that means is when you do a FAR 5M or 2M into the light Vaporeal Blade, it's now a true block string. And that's really good because if you have a guaranteed chip out situation and you want them to SSBA or something through that, you can do something like that. FAR 5M has really far range and you can get the chip out. So that's, again, really good. Her EX Vaporeal Blade, now you can delay the timing. So what that means is it's actually, you have to, if you do the Vaporeal Blade, the first part of the right spacing, like most of the cast can't punish it. But if you misspace it, you still only have a 33% chance of punishing it. This is why. The regular Vaporeal Blade, if they stop at the first part, you're -6. Now she can delay the second part and cause a frame trap. If you try, I actually did this to somebody. I think it was in tournament, in NLBC or something. If you try to punish the first part and then you get hit by the second part, you're juggled in the air, and if you're in a corner, you get hit by a full combo. So that's something they'll be worried about. So then you can just stagger the first part and then be safe. Or then if they try to do something, you do the second part, you hit them. And even if you do the second part and they block the second part, they still have to worry about you doing the third part of it. So they have to guess where you're going to stop it. They have to guess between 3 different timings. So you only have a 1 in 3 chance of punishing it. You know what I mean? So it made it a lot safer in that regard,
Really? I didn't know that. Yeah. That's pretty good. That sounds really good. Holy shit.
Yeah, so it actually makes your EX Rekka relatively safe. Of course, you can punish it, but if you're in the corner, you're taking a risk. So it's still a guess. I mean, a Fireball game, it got worse this season, but everyone else is there, so it's fine. And after fighting Naji, I was like, God damn, this character's so fast. It's like Naji just goes crazy and goes in. He's really good at neutral too. But
yes, he is.
He's so quick. I was just getting caught by 2U. I'm like, what? I'm like, no wonder I catch people with this all the time.
Naji, just stop pressing. He's not. No, that boy is not wrong, man. Because like I played him in the first Royal Rumble of season 2. He's not wrong. But my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I was like, damn, this character is quick and nothing like any other character I could think of. I'm like, wow, he's actually still crazy. So I can see her being above now, especially with the recent changes above Cat. And like Gran, I think is the lowest of the 3 Shotos like that.
Yeah.
So,
okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so that's pretty much my piece on Gita.
And I like to hear it because like I said, this was the most interesting because like I know you had like mixed opinions about Gita, so like I had to hear where you coming from now, definitely, because like I always felt like she was always out here. So that's just me though. But
yeah, I'm actually glad they nerfed her because it helped me get better as a player.
No, you did. You proved you definitely did. But okay, so do we have more people in A plus, or we should go to A? Because like I think
I think that's
I,
it.
I think that's
That's
it.
where I'm
Yeah, we
at,
should
so.
just go to
A.
A.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
So who we put at A first, guys? Like, okay, so we got Normaya. So this be right. So I'm thinking Normaya. Well, of course, okay, we can't say Normaya anymore. So that is about to be hard because like Gran and Cat. Like this, that's who I'm looking at right now.
Okay. So Grand got the 5U changes, right?
All right.
So it made his shit start up a little bit faster. He still does not have Tim's.
I
Can
mean,
you say with some of his changes, will he really need them?
it's true.
No. But that's the huge thing, right?
Yeah.
The fact that he can't just fucking throw out loot and
can I
get
say
a
something?
shit ton of reward. Yeah, go ahead.
What if I told you I think Narm is better than Cat and Grand this season?
I tell you,
I'd be
I
surprised.
don't think so.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Not Cat. I would say Grand, but not Cat.
And the reason why
Okay.
I say it is because Gran and Cat to me are more threatening mid-screen than Armaya.
Oh hell yeah,
This
man.
is true.
Armaya is
This
really
is very
only gonna
true.
scare you when she's got you in the corner for them big combos.
Oh,
But
yeah.
at the
Right.
same time, Gran and Catalina are also hitting you hard in the corner.
So here's the thing too, right? So to add on what Stark's saying, like, all right, so I'm gonna add on to her strength, but like also the weakness, right? So I think she has some of the best counter poke like game, like her counter pokes are really good. So like, I think that's like her main strength that like makes her pretty good. But the problem is like she gets outranged by a lot of like the top Shallant characters, right? Like if you look at even Vegeta, you look at well, because the only thing she got going like when it's like quote unquote long range is really just her fireball, and even then it's like kind of short. So like only thing she got is really like
Also,
the
hers knocked down. You got to remember that.
that too. No, that's strong.
Yeah.
That's very strong, right? So like I was about to get to that, right? So like outside of like so on the counterpoke game, also she has EX slashes, which is unsafe more than ever, but it's still a really good tool. Like if they do it at the right time and she catch you slipping, like it can like yeah, like if it can catch you slipping, like it's very fast. It's very fast. So like she got that in her arsenal, right? But also the counterpoke game, like I think that's the major strength I feel she got. But a smart player like can really just like keep her out, and that's what I feel her main weakness is. Cause like she more so has to like depend on kind of busting out and like basically depending on the person to mess up basically. So like that's where the problem comes into play. Feels like most
And even
of
her fireball, like it's good, but they actually slowed it.
slowed it down. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was huge. It was pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Feels them.
Yeah, I think Cat without a doubt is the next one.
Yeah,
Like, the
Cat
thing is
definitely better.
All right.
Like her weakness is she's kind of like as Gandio and Neokar says, he has T-Rex arms, which is true in terms of her lights, but her mediums, her heavies are crazy. And honestly, with Cat, you don't have to be in the corner. You have to just be close to the corner for EX Lance to bounce you off the wall and you die. So
Like, what's that? You with the button? Heavy EX Stinger conversion.
Oh, by
Yeah,
the way,
he's good
to add on to what MBK said, I can vouch for this. I hated her like normals. I'm gonna be honest. Like I was so spoiled because like I was like secondary in her for a minute last season. So like like I was so spoiled to having those long lights from Zeta. It's to where like when I like looked at her light, like goddamn, this is the one thing I always hated about Cat. The one thing.
because it's like she didn't get the same kind of punishes.
Also, Normaya Fireball is really unsafe. Goddamn, that's see, like it's hard to rate Normaya.
It's hella
that's
unsafe.
true. Like if you're in range to hit her with a button, you punish it.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
very true. I literally forgot all about that actually.
Unless she's doing like medium and holding it specifically at some ranges. But even
Yeah,
then,
medium
you get a
is
good
safe. It's actually
Yeah.
plus. Medium is plus.
like if she holds it, yeah, but you can still roll through it. Or
Right.
spot dodge it.
Yes.
And
Yes,
spot
you can.
dodging it would be much better. In Zeta's case, she could just fucking armor.
Yeah, she gets fucked.
and if you're Yoel, you can just go in the stance and parry all her projectiles.
Wait,
they're not
what?
They're not projectiles.
That's
So
Yeah.
so here's the thing, right? Narmaya does not have a projectile, but her slash pierces through projectiles. They're all like it's a mid special attack, but it's not a projectile special.
It's
Oh,
just
guys,
worse
and I
misfire.
actually
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt. I completely forgot about Yoel on this tier list. I have to.
Wait, we're gonna put her on. Wait, y'all about that?
I don't know. I still think it's too early.
If I put her on,
Oh, you're not doing you well.
Nah,
I wasn't. Like,
I put her on. I think she's A+.
Right, and I mean, like, I can
that's what I was gonna say, like,
see
you missed her.
that. Like, if we put UL in, she would have to be A+, right? But
Yeah.
Yeah, for right now,
I think it's a little too early.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, he's only been.
It's only been like we're in the middle of week 2 right now, so it's like, you know.
Yeah.
Okay,
We've
that's
seen
fine.
all the cool shit she can do, but we haven't actually seen her like struggle because people are still trying to learn the matchup. And then once they figure shit out, they're like, "Oh, okay."
I was
You
if
know?
I didn't die from the struggle.
Right.
I mean, that's Diaphone.
That-
and
that's-
it's like the way Diaphone like learns a character and like adapts with their character and matchups. It's insane, right? Like, it's actually ridiculous.
Right.
I don't know how he does it that quick, but that's like,
the guy's a god, yo. Like, and like I was able to beat him just because I actually labbed the character a lot that day.
Right.
So just because there's a little OS you can do for the flip, but whatever. We're not covering her. So
Right.
Other characters. So, but he whooped my ass for first time we played though. So
Yeah,
he
I see.
talked-
Yeah, and I saw the OS on Twitter. I actually told somebody about. Oh no, I told Necotech about it actually. Yeah, I retweeted, of course, because try to support the homie, like trying to be aware, the awareness, man.
right.
And this is just to say with Jita, you want to OS that with Far 5M because if you OS it with Heavy, she could actually backflip stance and
then it'll
press H, the charging fire thing, and you actually get punished.
A lot of characters have free OS against it. Yeah, I'm gonna probably find OS for Zeta. But
yeah.
we can shoot it on reaction. We don't need OS.
Oh, that is true. That's very true.
Like, literally, if she rolls back, just shoot.
That's
Right?
true.
There's that. But we do have like a OS for 6/6X. So we get Arvis basically as an OS.
Well,
right?
he probably gonna have to teach me. But all right. So we got.
I mean,
Cat,
I haven't learned it. It's just something that I had like seen floating around in like the Zeta chat, but I haven't actually like sat and like learned it and labbed it. For the most part, I've just been like light fireball anytime she rolls back.
Gotcha.
Because she can't slide under it after, like, when she rolls back, she can't slide under it. She can't hop over it. That's for damn sure. And then if she decides to go and stand, she's on the other side of the screen and is still getting shot.
Good to know. But all right, so all right, we got Cat. So who's next on the list, man? Who's next?
Probably, man.
I'm gonna just say maybe I think Tag is actually pretty good.
Really?
I think Kag is really good too.
She's a really strong. I think.
But
she's
it's
actually,
like,
I would put her above Grand. That's just me. I put her above Grand and Narmaya, to be honest.
All
The more
right.
I would put her above
The
Narmaya.
more I
but-
start to play the CAG matchup, the more I kind of agree with MBK.
Yeah.
All right,
I
we're gonna
can
put.
see it.
All right, so let's. All right, so MBK, you take the wheel because like you play this character. I think I know things about the character too, but like you can get more into depth. So I want to hear your thoughts about it.
So Tag, she's one of those characters. She's very strong, but it's also really matchup dependent. And
Gotcha.
Really, the matchup is: do your traps do anything, or are they hot garbage? If she goes against Vasaraga, that matchup is easy 7-3 or worse because Vasaraga just spits on her traps and just like, I get out of here. This poor little Tag's in the corner and dies. So
Damn.
she's a
Vasaraga
matchup
be like,
dependent
you can't
character.
tell
That's why
by the
I
way I
don't make
use
her
my
anymore.
rope.
I just use her for certain matchups and players. But her setup, she has a lot of kind of dirty setups in the corner. Her trap game is amazing. Like literally can put you in like throw loops and like meaty setups because it has such a low hit stun. It's actually like it's really strong mix. It gets really good damage. Now she doesn't have a DP, so characters that can edit their jump-ins, it's a little bit hard for her to deal with.
Mhm.
That's why the matchup with Belial is just awful. But overall, like I think she's a very I wouldn't say she's a strong. I think she's a very strong character as well in a lot of matchups. Her teleport game is amazing. She can just give her an opening in the corner. She can super jump, teleport.
TK teleport.
TK
Oh my
teleport.
god, man! The first time I fought MBK, like I feel Zeta wins the matchup, right? But it's like I feel like he had the knowledge of the character and like he was abusing like all the tools he had, like, and I played D-Nice, I played Cunny, and it's like I feel MBK like abuse all of her tools more than like any other CAG I played. So like I feel the same way he does.
Tricks.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's
Definitely.
a lot of
Definitely.
tricks that like if you once you see them once, maybe won't get hit by them again in the set. But just so many ways just to open you up and enough to win a set. And it's just she has a rock which is actually a legitimate projectile. So you can absorb projectiles with it.
She can absorb normal projectiles.
Yeah. And it's just like she's just so good. And like I was saying, like to get out of the corner, right? She can jump up and teleport. And like, oh, I'll just anti-air the teleport. But hold on. She can stay in the air again. She can do another trap to mistime your anti-air, and then she can come down. It's just like she can do a lot of stuff in the air.
Yeah,
So
man.
Her air control is great, but at the same time, it's also super risky because she teleports and does trap. If somebody jumps after her, that's a whole counter hit.
You know, it's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Like, basically, MBK kind of like low-key got a protege, and he don't even know it. My friend Master Stuff actually was like looking at your tech, cause like when we was playing Friday offline, like he told me like he was watching a lot of your tech, cause like MBK put out a lot of tech for that character, bro.
He really
It's
did.
crazy. It's crazy, man.
It literally like after that that pun fight tournament, that CAG only pun fight tournament he had. Like I heavily considered picking her up as like a secondary just because she seemed fun, but it's just I can't get over the fact that traps don't do anything.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Let me answer Ed's question. So how many bad matchups he has? So
All right, I want to hear this too.
I think Lance, honestly, I didn't mind that matchup. I kind of regret in NLBC. Like I won actually. I was 2-0 above Tega. I actually beat his Lance once with Kaga, then I switched to Jita because I like it better with Jita. After he beat me once, and then I like lost, so I was kind of like, should I pick Kag? But I think she does fine against Lance. She loses Zeta. She definitely loses Fairy. She loses Belial. Charlotta, man, she can beat Charlotta, but I think it's maybe like 5.5, 4.5 because her traps don't work against Blanca Ball. However, you could do an air trap, and if you space yourself at the right point, if she Blanca Balls you, she bounces back up into the air trap. So she has counterplay. But Charlotta can parry the trap if the trap is in front of you and actually hit you. It's the most bullshit thing in the world. So
that's insane.
That is. Oh yeah, and one question because like okay, and like I gotta ask you this personally because like
yes, she can parry the trap. You can be blocking, but because you're too close to the trap, you get hit. Dark Zero was doing that. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Yo, so this is the $1 million question. Speaking on Lance, because like you just gave your opinion. So, do you think Cunny is like right about the Lance matchup? Because he feels Lance loses to Kag.
I can actually see that because the traps function against him, and yes, her anti-airs are not that good. But guess what? Nobody can really anti-air Lance, so that's
Lance a lot. He can jump on you, but you can't jump on him.
Right.
I think it's even personally because Lance can still do Lance things, but definitely her traps function. She can zone out pretty good with the spike. So, well, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe she does beat Lance. But I right now I think
it could be possible. I see that.
I her even right now, but I think Connie plays Tega a lot, so maybe he knows the matchup better than me. But I think it's even.
Gotcha. All right.
That's a good way to look at it.
So after Kang, who we? Oh, go ahead. My bad.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I was trying to answer. Who else lost? Definitely Basaraga.
You can't tell by the way.
Go to the matchups. My bad. Yeah, like this is interesting. Actually, go ahead.
I'm thinking Beelzebub. I got bodied by Win one time, but I haven't really played that matchup too much, so I'm not sure. I actually prefer Kag over Jita for personal, so I think Kag does fine that match. Zoe, she does fine. Actually against Shotos, I think she does really well against Shotos.
The ability to teleport around projectiles is great.
Speaking of which, I played the Kag matchup with I forgot who it was, but I played the Zoe matchup, and can you actually legit teleport out of all of her setups, or just specific?
Out of whose setups?
Zoe's.
Oh, no.
Okay.
We can teleport out of her. No, her setups are meaty, yo. They could be legit meaty.
Okay.
Yeah. She does it wrong, maybe, but no, you gotta hold that.
Okay. I'd ask that.
Well, okay. If she just does the dragon in neutral, then yeah, you can just do a super jump and then teleport to the side. You can do that, but like if you get the EX hard knockdown and does it, yeah, no, you gotta hold that because you're not. Even the EX one's not invincible frame one. You know, it takes a few frames to become active hitbox.
Yeah, it's like 5.
Yeah, Ed's right. So actually, I think she only loses. So Kag only loses to Zeta, Bubs, Belial, Fairy, and Boss.
Charlotta.
And Charlotta because it's annoying, but she can at least fight her.
Fucking trap. That's the dumbest shit.
So far. Oh, Kag destroys Buster. Destroys the Diva.
Oh yeah, I would assume. I would assume.
Yeah,
what
I can
answer
see
does
that.
Ladiva have for any traps?
Yeah.
Other like Ladiva's answers for a trap is what 2U?
I mean, she can do 2M. She can do 2M.
Oh yeah, I
just
forgot
like,
2M.
I gotta head out.
Oh, that's fine. All right, man.
I gotta do something big in the morning.
No problem.
Okay, I
Vince.
got you.
I gotta work tomorrow, but I don't care. I'm gonna help you all out for this.
Thank you.
I'll see y'all.
It's too
All right,
peace, bro.
All right, so who's after CAG after this, in your opinion? Now, all right, so Normaya or yeah, it's either out of, to me, it's either Normaya or CAG. I mean, Gran. I said CAG.
Man, this is
I say
hard.
Gran.
I want to say Grand too.
I personally
literally
want to
just
say
because
Gran
of,
too.
like, yeah, just because of what we were talking about, like his
I'm
mid
kind of
screen,
back
like
and forth, but Grant's is more stable than Normaya.
yeah, like
So I say Gran.
it's like the mid screen is huge, right? Because that's where a lot of the game is played.
Mhm.
And Normaya
Pretty
gets you to
similar
the corner,
How I feel about Normaya.
but yeah, like Normaya will get you to the corner, but she'll have to like
Honestly,
work a little bit.
I think
Gran,
the only two B tiers in the game is Source and Armaya. I have Narmaya B tier.
Really?
B tier.
I don't know, man.
I'd put
I
Matera.
don't-
But honestly, I'd put Matera. Honestly, Matera's really good too.
I think Matera would be at the end of A.
But here's the thing, Matera can blow you up off of one mistake.
Yes.
Yeah, but here's the thing,
You
like
have to
it.
respect her in neutral until you get in.
Yeah, I
Whereas
agree.
you
Yes.
don't have in most
Like-
situations, a lot of the cast do not have to respect Narmaya's neutral.
Pretty much. Like my thing about like Matera is like she's still a zoner.
Matera is A. I get like wait, you said Matera is A? I was about to
Yeah,
actually.
I would put her in
Like,
A.
She's definitely an A tier, but like she's still a zoner, and that's what like I feel like a lot of people don't understand. It's like, oh, if she dies, then she gets put in the corner. No shit. Only
This
zoner
is-
that doesn't die and hasn't died for getting put in the corner for the last like 30-some years is Guile.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
the fuck? Dulcim always gets fucking destroyed in the corner.
She only loses to 2 characters.
and-
Okay. Good point.
Like it's just that's just like my opinion on it. Like, yeah, she's a zoner. She's not supposed to have great defense because she's not supposed to. You're not supposed to get to the point where she has to block.
And Matera's zoning is very strong. I mean, it's no fairy, but
Yeah, it's not, but like it's still strong, and she has the mobility.
Yeah, jump. Yeah, like because I think 5U is still pretty strong. Her jump arc is pretty strong. Like she's a pretty
Big,
mobile.
like-
Oh yeah, she got slide. She got slide. That's also
Slide,
good.
and then she's got the like upside down arrow shot.
Yes.
Like she's like if anything, I would say she's better than Amaya,
2U. Yeah.
I would
for
agree
sure.
with that. I'm
right?
thinking about honestly putting her above Grant. Honestly, I'm like kind of like
Wait,
back
who?
and forth with that.
Wait,
Ma-
who?
Matera.
Matera. I'm like back and forth with that. But
So-
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Grant's
That
solid,
one's
though.
kind of like interchangeable, right? And it's like with the recent changes, Gran got so he's wearing his own shoes now. That nigga ain't got on Tim's, he ain't got on Crocs. He's wearing the boots that came pre-installed with Gran when you fucking boot up GranBlue Fantasy for the first time without picking a different class, right? So that shit is there. The 5U changes are great, so that's why it's like I don't want to put him over Matera, but like it's like they're either like right next to each other or it's like he just is just a little bit better than Matera,
He
right?
can afford more mistakes.
Okay, I can agree with
Basically.
this. So
I mean, yeah, it's reverse. Yeah.
With the reversal, yes, he can. Matera not having one, she can't really do that.
And being a 6-framer, so if you do a safe jump with her and go for a grab, she tries to bash, she still gets grabbed anyway. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I'll definitely put her above Normaya though.
sorry.
Definitely about right.
A tiers. So A tiers finished. So all right, now this the all right. We might as well just meme this shit because like honestly, that doesn't matter. We're gonna order it anyway. So
Ladiva, Lowain, Saurus. That's my take on bottom three, right?
All right.
In that specific order.
honestly, it's my same thing. So next I'm gonna ask Starks and MBK's opinion. So do you agree with that? Cause like that's basically what I was gonna say too. To be honest.
I still wouldn't put
I
Narmaya A
think
tier, but
Sorax is better than Wayne.
What you said, Ladiva?
like if we had to make a B tier, I think Source would probably be the best. Like,
Really?
If you're ranking those three, yes.
I think I would put Wayne at the bottom.
Okay.
To be honest.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I think
I-
Ladiva's
like-
better than Source though.
Hmm.
That's what
I personally feel like Ladiva's better than Saurus too.
I think so. too.
Not because of like, yeah, she lost some shit in neutral, right? Source neutral is literally just.
But here's the thing: Source beats the zoners that Ladiva loses.
I mean, he got a good point. That's because he does do good against Fairy, because even Diphone said it in a few other stories I've heard said about it. So that's where
I mean, that's one matchup though. But
that's
I
true.
think of the rest of the
I mean,
matchups, like,
yeah, but like,
because she do lose to Matera. She do lose to Matera. I heard.
bad.
Yes,
That-
bad, very
Cat
bad.
does really well
Yeah.
against Source as well. Okay?
The only matchup worse than that is like Source Percival. Source
Probably,
Percival's
yeah.
awful.
All right, yeah. So
but
I think
like,
Ladiva's
I
there.
want to
then.
say Ladiva. Yeah,
I think
Ladiva
Ladiva's-
is definitely like the best out of bottom three. And
Just think about it.
I'm a
One
hold up.
2U and you can die from 1-2U.
From
when
1-2U.
you guess wrong.
There's that, and then I'm gonna say the same shit that fucking Real Life said in that goddamn round table. Safe jump command grabs.
Yes, exactly.
It's pretty dumb. That's the geek special, dog.
Safe jump command grabs. Why the
Got
fuck
that
do you
shit
have
by
that?
Who knows, man?
Does Geef have safe jump command grabs?
Oh yeah, yes,
No.
yeah. Oh, he's been had
Yeah,
that since
he
Street
does.
Fighter 2. Been had
I know.
that.
I was trying to think.
He
Yeah.
got safe dashes command grab. Yeah, he don't got safe jump command grab.
Mhm.
Got that Street Fighter 5.
No, he does. He does.
No, he does.
He does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I trust me. Like I can tell you because you
It
remember.
was with headbutt, right?
No.
Like
Yeah.
air headbutt.
Oh yeah. Area headbutt. But
Yeah.
yeah, he like people hit it with me because I play Mika versus Geef. You
You
MB
lose that matchup anyway. Don't
yeah,
worry.
MBK like had hurt me rant when he first like saw me stream. Like I explained him the whole match.
Sweet.
Man, like yeah, but anyway, yeah, she got that shit, man. But so
But
we're gonna put stories next, cause and yeah,
Yeah, I put Source and then Luane
Yeah,
last.
I'm fine with that. I do understand why Starks would have Narmaya at B tier, but I feel like we don't need to give her a reason to get buffed because she's like maybe 1 or 2 buffs away from either being like.
wait, Sleep, why you telling me that, man? I didn't even do anything. Like we
He's
just
mad.
Oh, she is.
He just mad, but like she's like 1 or 2 buffs away from either being the best in like A tier or like in the middle of A+ tier.
yeah, cause I think Ladiva lost a lot compared to the rest of the cast, and like cause
All
the
she
whole-
lost is one mid-screen route. Come on now.
I mean,
there
no,
was that, and then like the ability to like literally punish any projectile from full screen for free.
yeah, not to
I mean, would
mention
you want to
Still
grab
can,
for
don't get me
having
wrong,
that?
you still
No,
can,
I
but
don't,
it's just
and I'm
harder.
completely fine that that's gone because once I read that shit and I was like, "What?" It had a guard point. I went into the lab. I set I had Zeta full screen and I had Ladiva full screen. Had Ladiva do neutral jump in SBA, and I shot a projectile. I paused that shit right where it would hit, and you can literally see a whole fucking guard point right there. And I was like, "Why did she have this? Who said this was okay?" This whole time, I thought I was just getting punished because it was like projectile invincible. And I was just like, whatever, right? But no, you put an entire guard point on it
Mhm.
that doesn't take any chip. Yeah, get that shit out of here. Let it go. It's gone.
Right. Dog. But yeah, man. I like what you was about to say at the start, you say because she just lost mid screen damage?
She lost
Yeah.
1 mid-screen round. This is true.
Yeah,
And
it's just basically.
Ladiva
yeah,
players
it's
have basically
Larry
just
doesn't go to
found a
sleep
different
anymore.
I mean,
But, like,
granted, that mid-screen route was fucking insane.
Shane, yeah, that shit was
EX Lariat in the 2M in the fucking super. Fuck out of here.
yeah, I used
yeah, that's
Why do you have that? That's free
Still
corner
gets that
carry.
in some situations though, but more situational.
Yeah.
right.
We're close to the corner more, but
Yeah.
so I think the deal is still decent. It's just much easier as the zone or out and everything. So
Because she doesn't have that dumbass fucking guard point anywhere. Like it's literally.
now, granted, now the way you actually supposed to do it with the Diva now, with the fireball, you're supposed to wait till the fireball's actually right on top of you, and then you activate.
And then you, yeah.
And that punishes it because you're invincible, in that little space there, not all the way through anymore.
Right, you literally could punish almost every projectile on
Oh
stage.
no, we know we have an idea how hard it is to get in with her. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah, and it's
we-
like that's fine. She's a grappler.
but
Yeah, that's
feel
why,
me?
that's why she's so low because it's so hard. Like if you play a character like Tag or Jita, if you play them neutral properly, or even like
Is
Cat
that
or whatever.
Wait, hold on. Pause, real quick.
But it's like I said
Sleep.
before.
Wait, hold on. Let me get this out. Sleep. You really just act like a safe jump into a whole SPD is balanced. Why? Why
in
is
this
that?
in this game, I don't know, man. Yeah, it's
in GranBlue of all games, it's worse. But what do you mean that's like not dumb. That's very stupid.
It is kind of dumb,
especially in a game where like characters whose only reversal options are supers, and supers are shitty reversal options.
Mobility and corner damage is just, it's basically what season 2 is.
Right.
How can I prevent you from anti-airing me? And how can I isolate you in the corner and just keep you there forever?
Not creepy. Like what you can do with the diva is, after command grab, she can still get
play Matera.
Still get Oki. Like you can still run up and do it again. It's just a whole damn safe jump. Like you could his command grab, her command grab is fine if it's plus enough that you can run up and command grab them again before they can jab. Do immediate command grab. That's fine. But like a safe jump, like come on, that's crazy. This is crazy. Right. Maybe off of EX command grab, you should get that because that's you're spending a bar. But yeah, that's just my opinion. But whatever, she has it, but her neutral's
La Diva only really suffers because like everyone has some form of mobility where it makes like La Diva's work like nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I can agree with that.
Pretty much. That
like
would pretty much be it.
Get out the corner for free. Like Matera not so much. It's harder for her, but Fairy,
Very just a whole fucking. I'm a dive kick now, real quick. I'm a dive kick real quick. Yo, doesn't Fairy still have close 5H as a fucking?
It's plus, yes.
Trap?
Yes, sir.
No, as a frame trap. She can still do close 5H, right?
Yes.
I fucking hate this character.
Right. Ugly, right?
Imagine if Dulcim had the same pressure that Bison had. With Kin's DP in Street Fighter 4. That was like season 1 Fairy.
You mean what would have made Capcom bankrupt?
Shouldn't Lowain be higher? No.
Oh, okay. Can I?
Yes, actually, yes. But Lowain should not be higher.
No. Okay. Lowain, everything he does
is fake.
It's completely fake. Iggy, if you labbed it, you're gonna take, unless you mess up, you're gonna take minor chip. If you're certain characters like Kag, you're not gonna get hit.
Belial
or Belial, nada. You're
it doesn't do shit to Belial, and I have yet to see what like UL can do against that shit, right? Like,
I mean, UL
switch Lowain and Narmaya.
She can't parry.
Lowain does not get to go that high. Well, she can't parry projectiles, but does Rocks count as projectile? I know Green Ball does.
I think no. Someone told me everything counts. He has a spot dodge.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Gotcha.
So then I guess she'll have to deal with it like normal.
Yeah, which doesn't matter. It's not that hard. The only thing that's good that he has is his SBA, but I'm guarantee you, any Wayne will be much happier with a regular SBA that gives guaranteed damage.
I agree. Like that's something I never understood. Like I understand you want to make a joke character, right? But why do you actually have a legit closeout? Never understood that.
Even Dan had legit closeout options.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So like
Lowain, don't. It's like time to guess. And most of the shit can be reacted with spot dodge, or once you lab Mom, you can run away from the blue ball. Just don't jump at all because green ball is whatever. Green ball into like lava cannot be done consecutively unless you jump. So if you jump and air block green ball, you're falling into lava, right? Rocks can be spot dodged. Like that literally sums up that entire match.
What's up,
only thing you have to do
too, if the opponent manages to be close to you.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. And the only thing you have to do is get close. And once you're still there, that's like an entire heavy punish, right? It's not a counter heavy punish, but it's a heavy punish. His neutral is abysmal, right?
Yeah, that dude is
his
only
one saving grace
to you
is that he can slide into slashes.
Exactly, to you. That's
and
all
he
he
can
got.
do slide, like he can do like slide, slashes, and then like parry, right? But one of these things is fake.
They're all fake though. Like even the parry. I mean, it's faster now, so it can punish like medium buttons and heavy buttons and stuff. But like light buttons, you can still spot dodge. And something I think the iPhone did it, or someone else did it. That instead of just spot dodging,
you can
super it.
You literally can super punish it or DP punish it if you have a DP.
Exactly. So
like, and that's been something that's been around since season 1. I found that shit out doing the like punishment trials, and I fucking did 5M on parry, and then I did SSBA because I was like, can I actually do this shit? Yes, you fucking can actually do that shit. It's not good.
Exactly. It's good for
all of his summons. Like anytime he calls a summon, he cannot do anything about that up close to you. It has to be far away or on a knockdown specifically, right?
Yeah. And if you find
Like,
someone like Zeta, it just beams all
LMAO,
that.
fuck, like Dad says, fuck the bros.
Fuck the boys, bro. That's the only thing you like. They cannot do nothing, dog. They really can't.
Like that's probably the only 7-3 matchup in the game, I think.
And don't forget Ladiva and Fair.
Oh, Ladiva and yeah, you're right. But
and Kag versus Boss.
Yeah, Kag.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, like those would be like the 3-7-3 matchups in that game, right? Mm-hmm. So he got no neutral. He has a 7-3 matchup. He can't summon on you unless he's knocked you down or is full screen away. Both of his supers are fucking mini games, and one of these things you don't even like really get a shit ton of damage off of.
And that's
even when
SBA,
when you do it correctly,
you can take damage when you have SBA. You can die if you don't have enough health from that. So
yeah, right. Like you can literally like 5L a spot dodge if he does anything, right? And that's like he's not a strong character. Like there are Lil Waynes who win, but they work their asses off when they do win. Like
because they're so good.
Yeah, like fucking Searchlight.
Search, Cass, and Tabola. Shout out to them. Shout out to them, bro.
Like
Mixup. Don't forget about Mixup.
Yeah, Mixup. They all literally work their ass off when they win. They don't just like stroll up in there and have like an instant like win button. Nah, they have to like they sat and lab specific shit for it to work. But you can also lab that same shit and find the gaps. He has a lot of gaps.
Too many gaps.
Yeah, that character he's not consistent. His damage output isn't great. He barely can confirm into slashes mid-screen, right? And that should be a go-to. If he gets one buff, it's like give him like fucking far 5M and like light slashes or something, please. Or like EX slashes, right? He don't have that shit. And that's terrible.
Yeah.
Right? Like everybody else in the game can confirm a medium into some forward moving special for damage and knockdown and corner carry. He cannot.
Yeah, if it's too far, he really can't.
He cannot.
That shit's sad, man.
Yeah, and honestly, like I see some people let the Wayne get away with like he's doing pressure and then he cancels into bros or the cat bot. I'm like, bro, I'm doing pressure. The moment you see him do that, you press a button, you hit all the bros out of it, and you get a full punish. It's like the same thing with Lance. When Lance is trying to do unblock EX Fireball, you can just blow that up. It's the same concept with the Wayne, and he's
literally, and it is crazy because it's like that's most of like his moveset, like what you just said, the Lance Fireball, and it's pretty bad. Yeah. Like you can look like it's so bad to where I can actually 2M it most of the time.
And like one thing with the Waynes they try to do, right? They do a button into EX Rekka, and then he's only -1, so then you would think, oh, it's a guess. Is he gonna?
It's not
carry?
a guess.
No, you just mash buttons every single time.
You literally can throw it. Like even if you think, oh, he's gonna do parry, just throw him.
Right.
It's -1. Just throw him.
And like I wouldn't.
If he doesn't do it,
you can try to bait that and go do like an overhead up.
Right, but like he has to know literally exactly that you're going to throw him.
Exactly, and like me
and that won't be
always
right.
Close 5L, yeah, and I think it's more
that works too. It is more consistent, but the reason why I throw is because if you throw out EX slashes and I block it, what are you gonna do?
You have to hold it.
Right. Come here. Uh-huh. Oh, you did an overhead? That's cool. That's probably because I threw you the last 8 times in a row for doing that dumb shit. You know what I mean?
Pretty much. I can agree with that. But yeah, like
just in general, I wouldn't condone doing overhead on defense unless it's a hard read.
No. Not me doing overhead. Yeah, not me doing overhead.
I mean, just in general, as I'm not saying you do. I mean, like Wayne doing it or anyone doing it. Overhead on defense is not a very smart option to do. It could work though in desperate situations, but not
really. Gotcha.
You can die.
There's like Lil Waynes that I've fought that have done like EX slashes and like parry, and I fucking chuck them out of it, and then they stop doing parry and they just start teching with me, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? So I just hit 5L and they lose. Like
exactly.
You see that I'm throwing you every time. Why would you not go for overhead? Why are you
Yeah.
taking?
Pretty much. I mean, it's like, yeah, Luane is just literally just like full of desperation because he really just don't have much.
He don't, man. Like
It hurts to see the way he plays. It's just like, dang,
it's like y'all really could be playing a better character, but if you want to play this character because you like him, that's fine. And
like
it's
even
like
T-Bola, he has a Bubs and a Belial.
Belial, right? He won. He won Midwest. Yeah, he won Midwest with Belial, right? Not Belial, Bubs. It was Bubs because Belial wasn't even out yet. But yeah, he won that with Bubs.
Was
he?
I think no, it was legal. I used Bubs in our prep. I mean, I used
no, but I mean, like, no, but that one was before the East Coast one.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know.
Oh, you're right.
You're right. Southeast. That's why I'm like, I think, yeah.
Nah, he did both Lil Wayne and Bubs.
Lil Wayne and Bubs, yeah. Nah, he did Lil Wayne and Bubs. Okay, yeah. But yeah, like that's anyway, that's my take on it, right? So that's why Lil Wayne is at the bottom and Narmaya is not at the bottom. Also, Narmaya is literally like a few like knockdown changes away from moving up the tier list.
Oh yeah, don't forget, yeah, she needs to be fixed because she's kind of buggy right now because of the momentum switch and yeah, the thing that happened.
That, but like,
I also
if she gets
into putting her that low,
right? But like for her, like if she gets like 1 or 2 changes on knockdown, if anything, that shoots her up the tier list,
right?
Like easily, right? Because then at this point, I can do mid screen far 5H as a counter poke in the like EX slashes, and now I have all this frame advantage, right? Or like any method of like moving her closer, which I totally don't do. Like, and Narmaya isn't like a bad character. She's just she's a hard character to learn. Her execution is heavy. You have to be able to manage your spots very well.
Like, I just see B tier as like, you love the character and like they're strong at what they do.
Like they can work, but
it's basically just the higher you go up, it's like
it's a uphill battle
that you will probably have an easier time competing with.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Everyone can win, but the higher you go up, the more like you're rewarded for not only knowing that character, but really just you have an easier time.
Narmaya sucks. Oh Jesus.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't think she sucks.
There is no bad character in this game.
No, I don't think she sucks.
Narmaya can be good. It's just she's just not.
It's hard work.
The other characters,
it's hard work. But it's
all right, Sleep. Good seeing you, bro.
All right, man. But yeah, like with Narmaya, it's like it's hard work. Even if she was like as strong as like anybody in A+ tier, you'd have to work with her. She has a lot of shit. Like her stance changed for one. Like she's got 2 different sets of special moves. The fuck, you gonna learn that shit overnight? Hell no. Yeah, there's no way you're gonna properly learn how to manage that. Even if she was as strong as anybody in A+ or top 5, right? That's still something you have to learn how to do.
Like in GranBlue, a lot of characters you can just pick up live for a little bit and play. Normaya is not one of those characters.
And I agree. Yeah, she got a lot of things going for him. Like knowing like what stance to use for what situation. It's pretty hard. And then I think, don't you have to like do stance changes within her combos too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or
stance changes basically.
Dang.
Yep. The high execution, the reward is great, but like the execution is high.
She has big damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she hurts.
Her up close game is pretty good too, man. Like her pressure is really good.
Her pressure is really good on knockdown, and especially in the corner, she gets fucking EX ring. That's close as fuck. Did you press a button? That's a whole ass counter hit heavy. You're gonna know.
The Zeku of GranBlue.
The Zeku of GranBlue, basically.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah.
Basically, yeah. That's a good way to think about it. Because like Zeku has a lot of like really good shit in the corner. Like old form is better for zoning. That's like the same with her sheath form. And her unsheath form or like young form is like much better pressure, much better close-up pressure, you know? So yeah, that's a really good way to like look at it.
That's true, yeah.
And you wouldn't put Zeku. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't put Zeku at low tier. Because he's not a low tier character. He just requires a lot of work. And then I feel like that's part of the reason why she's as low as she is. Because if she were like if she was easy effort like anybody else on this list, she'd be higher. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
but it's like you have to put in a lot of work with her to even get close to consistent. So she's not a pick up and go character. So that
But even
I feel
still,
like
I don't really like that's not really a factor for me in a tier list because a tier list is assuming that the character is being played at the highest
possible level.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, that's fair too.
But even with that, like I like Runner My Age just because she has some stuff she struggles with, like her fireball's not that good. I mean, her buttons are, they're good, but she has to work harder because her tools are not as great, you know. So that's why I think she's where she's at.
But yeah, I wouldn't put her anywhere lower than there.
No, she's still viable. Like I'm like, I would like her and Gran is like they're neck and neck, but just Gran feels more consistent with stuff.
Right. Exactly.
But I think it's a pretty good tier list, though. I like it.
Yeah, and that's all about to ask y'all next. Like, I like the tier list actually. I'm glad I actually glad I got Starks up in here, Mixup when he was here, and MBK definitely, and Omar, because like I said, I learned a lot from Omar, like even playing like Zeta. So it's like a lot of the y'all points are like really good, and yeah, I just like felt like I needed somebody's input. Well, people around me that like knows the game, and people I could actually conversate with and have good points. And y'all did. Y'all did.
Looking at the one I made earlier, mine is actually a lot different.
Dang.
I think Tag's really strong, honestly.
Yeah, she is.
It's like once you get like multiple like points perspectives going into it, you can actually converse about it. You can see where each other kind of like, yeah, okay, I see that. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you, like even like
still
like Tag versus Matera. I like how Cag does versus Matera. To be honest, is because like it's kind of hard to zone Cag just because of that.
That's fair.
That's bypassed a lot of zoning.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I get what Ed's saying about the matchup spread, though. I mean, that's true. It's just, yeah, I guess so. But still, Matera beats Cag. I don't know. I kind of like how Cag fights Matera. I'm actually more comfortable with that matchup than Jita. At least from initial impressions.
But look, guys, we're gonna end the stream there. I thank y'all for y'all input. I thank y'all for actually coming to the stream. And if y'all didn't, please hit that follow button because I would definitely appreciate it because I do stream a lot. But all right, guys.
Follow him, man. I gotta
do it.
Yeah, same here. That dude's stupid.
Y'all.
Shut up, y'all. All right, guys. Thank y'all.
What about promo?